You're going to keep trying to sell AI to businesses here in Africa, and you're going to keep failing. And it's not because you're bad at it, but because you're selling the wrong stuff to the wrong people. Look, the problem is you see something on social media, you see the hottest new AI tool, AI agent, whatever it is, and you think you can sell it too. That's not how it works. No. If you keep trying to sell AI agents, AI chatbots to the businesses here in Africa, you're going to get completely ignored. The guys here don't care about cool tech, about the newest AI, the newest this, the newest that. They care about keeping money in their pockets or putting more of it in their pockets, like everyone else does. And if you actually want to make money in the AI space, or even better, in the African AI space, you need to solve boring, expensive problems for these people. My name is Tapuwa Juruni, and I run an AI agency here in Cape Town, South Africa. Today I'm going to show you an AI automation that I built for an audit firm this side, and one that I sold for 25,000 Rand. And I'm going to show you the exact formula that I used to build it. And even if you have no technical experience, after this video, you're going to be able to replicate it and build it yourself, or even just sell it for the same price or more. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to get the workflow for free so you can use it yourself. But first, let's see what it does. All right, guys, this is the backend automation. It consists of 4 different workflows. I know it looks a bit complex right now, but yeah, that's for me to understand and for you to benefit off of. And this right here is the information that we're sending, the basic selection that we've made. So this is the supplier, Justic AI. That's the amount that's on our supposed selection. The date that's there, the general ledger reference, and obviously the name of the client, in this case, test client. Invoice for that as well. We're going to see this is very basic information for the purpose of obviously just showing you how it works. So what you as the auditor is going to do is you're going to press the manual trigger. So you press that manual trigger as the auditor, and what happens is the audit request is sent to the client. Audit request being the selections that you would have made for some given engagement that you're doing. So we're going to press that, and we've received our notification. Hi, test client, your audit team needs the following information, as you guys can see. And the next thing to do there, obviously, is the client uploading the relevant invoices for the selections that we've given them. So this is the selection that we sent to the client. In this case, we're the client, so let's upload the relevant invoice for what we've been asked to do. Here we go. Let's upload that. And we should see it said that it's verified. Let's go to executions and see whether that's working out well. So that's running, that's running, that's running. Let's wait to see how that ends or pans out. It succeeded. So if we zoom in, we're actually going to see that it was a direct match to the information that we were given over there. We go back to our initial and everything's been filled out. So the status is a match. Invoice link, we can check it out. It's been uploaded to Google Drive. You can see it right here. What the AI has managed to extract, the currency is Rand. There is no VAT in this case. There's a date, there's an amount, and there's a supplier. Now, you've seen the workflow. You've seen that it works. You've seen what clients are actually buying when it comes to AI. So you see, most people watching this are going to think 2 things right now. Either I'm not technical enough to build anything like this, or even if I could build this, who would I sell it to? And I get it. I genuinely do get it. But let me tell you why you're wrong. Here's the thing that changed how I think about building these systems out entirely. Claude, the AI I used to actually build these automations, is basically like a world-class senior developer who has never met your client. And the thing is, your job is not to write the code. Your job is to brief Claude the way you brief a contractor you've just hired. Clearly, specifically, and with context. Now, a good brief has got 3 parts. And part 1 is context. You see, before you ask Claude to do anything, you need to explain the world it's working in. Who's the client? What industry are they in? What tools are they already using? And what problem are we actually trying to solve? And here's literally how I started this project out. This is what I typed out. I'm building an automation for a small external audit firm in South Africa. They need to collect invoice documents from clients to support transactions they're testing during an audit. Right now, this is done manually over WhatsApp and email. I want to automate it using n8n, Twilio, Google Sheets, Google Drive, and a lovable front end. And that's it, no code. Claude now understands the domain that we're working in and understands the tools, the stacks that we're supposed to use. Now part 2 is behavior. And in this step, you're basically describing what the system should do. Not how to build it, but what it actually does. Essentially, you want to write it like you're explaining to some smart person that's never been in your industry before. You can take inspiration from this. When a client uploads an invoice, use AI to extract the supplier name, amount, and date. Compare these against the transaction on record. If they match, mark it as matched. If the amount is off by more than, say, 50 Rand, or the date is more than 5 days out, flag it for review, send a WhatsApp to the auditor explaining the discrepancy. Okay, cool. That's our behavior step. Now, the third part is iterate. The truth is, you're not going to build this out the first time ever when you prompt Claude and have the perfect workflow that's working completely well. It's highly likely that's not going to happen. So the third step is reiteration. You need to have some skeleton of what Claude has built for you. After it builds that, you then test it out, it breaks, you ask Claude to fix it. Test it out, it breaks, you ask Claude to fix it. And it's that reiteration loop of refining until you finally have the workflow that is finally working and solving the problem that you were initially trying to solve. My actual build process took about 2 hours, so obviously just making sure I get finishing the skeleton that I got from Claude, and then obviously testing it out different amount of times, just seeing what's working, what isn't, and then when everything was finally congruent, everything was working, obviously I just cleaned it up, made it look presentable, and I was done. It was in less than 2 days. So right now you're probably thinking, okay, you've shown us this automation, you've shown us how to build it, you've shown us how to even get AI to build it for us. We don't have to know the technicals of anything. But how do I come up with the idea of what to actually build? Boy, you haven't told us how to come up with the idea of what to actually build. So this is what you do. I didn't build this in 2 hours because I'm some coding genius or some coding prodigy. No, I'm far from that. How I did build this is because I have an unfair advantage. I've spent time in the audit industry. I've spent time in the finance sector. I've spent time just being in the field, seeing what actually makes these guys tick, what ruins their day, what problems do they have, what genuinely makes these guys miserable on a Monday morning. And because I understood that, I had a perspective on the pain points that I'm to build from. That is what you should do. Okay, cool. Maybe you don't have years of experience in some internship or whatever it is, but what you can do is something that you're passionate about or something that just makes you curious. Logistics, finance, banking, medicine, whatever it is, whatever you can think of, whatever makes you curious, education, whatever. You zone in on that, look for the pain points, the problems, get into it and just talk to the people, see what is bothering them, what makes them miserable. And you now know, okay, these are the actual problems that these types of people are facing. And you build from there. And that's the thing. You probably already have that in mind. You've probably studied it, looked at it, just been curious over it. Just find what that is for you. Go into the field, listen to what the people are saying. What problems are they talking about? What are they complaining about day in, day out? And build from there. Now, obviously, after you do all this and you build this out, you're going to have to come up with a pricing strategy. How you're going to price for this service that you're offering. Now, you can't just pull a pricing out of anywhere. I mean, you need to actually measure the value that you're providing. For example, for my specific problem, I charge 25,000 Rand on it. And that's because on a typical audit engagement, collecting and verifying supporting documents, that whole thing of chasing invoices, checking each one manually, that can burn 2 days or 3 full days of like a junior auditor's time. If you multiply that by say 20 engagements in 1 year, at a conservative rate of 2,500 Rand a day in staff costs, you're going to be looking at 150,000 US dollars a year just being burnt on admin. So when I sit down with the partner, I'm not just going to sit down and say, look at this automation that I built. No, these are the numbers that I'm going to go to them with. I'm going to show them, okay, you guys are currently spending this much time and this much money on this problem. Well, my system does this. It actually cuts out all the manual work that you're supposed to do. Well, that doesn't have to be charged on anything else besides the setup fee. and probably retainers, which is way less than a salary anyway, why don't you try out my AI automation and see if it works for your business? So that's what it is. Find whatever metrics you are using to come up with the final price, something you can actually back up. I'm charging 20 to 25,000 Rand, and then a monthly retainer for maintenance, software updates, whatever it is, of maybe 2 to 4,000 Rand a month. So obviously I'm not going to make you rebuild this on your own. So I'm actually going to upload the skeleton onto my Telegram channel. You can join that for free. It's a free resource that you can use. You can join that and just see the skeleton of the workflow. Build it, break it, test it, do what you will. If you want, rebuild it, then sell it off if you want to as well. But yeah, you're just gonna get that for free as a gift from me. So yeah, link is in the description. You can join the Telegram channel. The link should be in the description now. You can check for that. Okay, so quick recap of what you're walking away with today. You've seen the system. It's a full document collection pipeline for audit firms, built, sold, and working. You've got the formula: context, behavior, iterate. That's it. That's all you need to know. And now you understand the business model. Implementation fee upfront, retainer every month. The domain knowledge is what no one can take away from you. And anyway, the full workflow is free. I've put it in the link in the description. Just join the Telegram channel and you're just gonna get it for free. And obviously, if you're still trying to understand what workflow or what automation to build, you can quickly reach out to me. You can book a call with me. It's gonna be completely free. And you can just hop on a call and we can chat, just get you up and running, help you understand, okay, this is what you're doing, this is where you're strong, and this is where this is the direction that you can take. If that's of interest to you, then yeah, book a call with me, completely free, and yeah, leave a comment on what type of video you guys would like to see next. And that's basically it from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.